Hello there, folks, and welcome to another episode of Ask GameSpot. I'm Chris Waters here with Carolyn Pettit, and I'm told, Carolyn, that you know a bunch about Batman Arkham Origins.
I sure do. Went to Montreal to see it last week, and I found out a few things.
Well, we're going to pick your brain here, and by we, I mean all of you folks. Well, let's get right to it. The first question comes over Facebook from Atef Dadache. I know you guys can't read my name, but can you answer my question? Will Batman's voice change in Origins?
Yes, unfortunately, it's time for us to finally bid farewell to Kevin Conroy as the voice of Batman. You may know that he was the voice dating back to Batman the Animated Series and was a beloved Batman voice actor. He has been replaced for Batman Arkham Origins by seasoned video game voice actor Roger Craig Smith.
Black Mask, put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
All right, our next question comes from Renorak in the GameSpot comments wondering, so where are the people of this city? There should at least be some citizens walking around, and could they have added a day-night cycle?
Well, they did say that while they don't want to go for the kind of pedestrian-filled environment that you see in a lot of open-world cities, like, say, Los Santos, they do want to give you the sense that you, as Batman, are finally able to fulfill that protector of Gotham role. So you actually might be, say, perched on a gargoyle high above the city and hear a crime, a mugging happening perhaps far below you, and you can actually swoop down and protect a citizen of Gotham. So during the events of Arkham Origins, a state of emergency has actually been declared in Gotham, so most citizens are trying to stay off the streets. As far as the day and night cycle, that is more of a tonal issue. They feel like Batman, the Arkham Batman anyway, really is a creature of the night, and that it just wouldn't look or feel right to have him doing his thing in broad daylight. So Gotham here, as in Arkham City, will be forever shrouded in nighttime.
Got another one from the GameSpot comments. Nathan CD3 wants to know, why is Miley Cyrus fighting Batman? And I am curious about this as well.
Well, okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. Miley Cyrus, unfortunately, does not actually fight Batman in this game. However, Copperhead does have a few moves that might perhaps resemble some stuff that Miley Cyrus does in a recent music video. And interestingly, Copperhead is the one of the 8 assassins who hunts Batman over the course of Arkham Origins, who has been most completely reimagined from their original comic book incarnation. In the comic books, when Copperhead debuted, he was a man. He wore a snake suit and had, his head sort of sticking out through the mouth of the snake. And it looked, to put that in a game today would look really goofy.
Yeah. And
they thought, well, here's an opportunity to reimagine a character.
Did they fill out her backstory about when she was a teen star playing 2 different versions of herself on a popular children's show and how that sort of contributed to her psychosis?
Batman is the world's greatest detective, so if anyone can get to the bottom of that, it's him.
Sure is. Next up, via Twitter, Number1 Mobile wants to know, how exactly is Batman different in this game?
Well, they're trying to find a number of ways to communicate that this is Batman at an earlier stage in his career than the Batman we played in the earlier Arkham games. As game director Ben Mattis showed me, one of the most interesting ways they're trying to do that is through the way that Batman is animated in combat here in Batman Arkham Origins.
Like, is he a little bit, like, his punches are wild, he's all green and wet behind the ears?
So no,
like,
so that's
not
what
good at stuff?
That's what they didn't want to do, is make playing Batman frustrating. Batman in the other Arkham games had a very centered position. He would come to a standstill between every punch and kind of collect himself and then move into the next punch. Whereas in this one, as he's animated, he's a little more raw, a little more of like a brawler.
A little rowdier.
A little rowdier, yeah. A little rawer, a little rougher around the edges.
All right, Rowdy Batman. And also off Twitter, Russ McLaughlin quips, they know prequels are the death of franchises, right?
Well, Russ, I don't think they got that memo, or if they did, they're trying to challenge that perception, because they are definitely trying to find ways to build on and stay true to what Rocksteady did with the Arkham games.
In terms of differentiating themselves and making this prequel stand by itself, is there anything they're targeting?
Yeah, one area that they're really trying to flesh out is the fact that Batman is the world's greatest detective. And so the investigation of crimes is going to be apparently a much more elaborate process in this game.
Finally, messaging us over Life Invader was XX Naruto fan XX, wondering, since they've talked about using a combination of motion capture artists and VO artists to combine to create a character, who would you want to combine to create your character, motion artists and VO artists?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm definitely more fit than she is, but I'd probably want like Gina Carano to do the physical part of my performance.
Yes.
I mean, she's the closest I can think of to being a specimen of my caliber.
Surely.
And voice-wise, I'd have to go with Jennifer Hale. I mean, her and I sound almost indistinguishable from each other already.
I feel like I would want Conan O'Brien to do my motion capture, because he moves in this gangly, awkward way that I feel like really captures sort of the way I exist in this world. And then for voice actor, of course, Jennifer Hale. She's the best in the business. I think that she would do a great job portraying me as well. Well, folks, that's a wrap for this episode of Ask GameSpot. Carolyn, thanks for bringing the knowledge.
My pleasure.
Batman Arkham Origins is out in about a month on October 25th. And Ask GameSpot is coming back next Monday for our weekly episode. What's it going to be about? Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to find out when we put out the call for questions. Chime in, and we hope to hear from you. Thanks for watching. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching AskGameSpot.net on the website.